your team that you grew up. You know, my formidable years, besides all that, screw them, Steelers. I got my black gold seats out of in my workout room. I got they tore the old east side down, put suites in the OU, Oklahoma, tore one side down, built some suites, they tore the seats out. And I bought 4 of those seats. I got 2 Steelers seats, and they're all sitting there together. So when you go over and tie your tennis shoes on my basketball court, you get to sit in real seats.
I like that. We're talking to Toby Keith on his tour bus, and you're from Oklahoma, a proud Oklahoman. And you guys just had a big tornado, and you're doing a fundraiser for that next week.
It was crazy because we have tornadoes all the time in the spring. So the night before the big tornado, it came right over my house, blew Shawnee, a little town called Shawnee off the map. It busted them up pretty good. And then the next night, the big one came and it hit the school and got the kids. So then the whole national media came in and said, "Oh my God, it's tornado and all that." Well, then they left, and I knew they'd forget about it. And I told them while I was being interviewed, I said, "Don't forget about Shawnee got hit last night. We get them all the time." And then 9 days later, we had another one come right through central Oklahoma where we are, almost on the exact same path, and it killed 16 more, but they didn't come in for that one, so it didn't attract media attention. But we are doing a giant concert at Owen Field at the Oklahoma Stadium. It's Garth Brooks, Willie Nelson, Sammy Hagar, Tricia Yearwood, Ronnie Dunn.
Couldn't get any big stars for it.
Yeah. Hey, and then 81-year-old Mel Tillis called me up. He said, "You put me on first and give me them twin fiddles, and Oklahoma loves twin fiddles." And John Anderson called. People just started calling in. So I don't know if we got it. We may have to do it on the 6th and the 7th.
That is awesome, man. You guys are going to raise a ton of money.
Yeah, we'll do fine. And you know, it's the first concert they did was, you know, important, and it raised money, but it was like 5 or 6 days after, and my name's on that water tower. That's my hometown, and there were still funerals, people going to funerals, and you know, I was overboard in my sister's house, my sister-in-law's house, and it just, I told Blake, I said, "Man, Blake, you can come out here and open our shows for us real tight, but like, man, I just don't feel like I can go right downtown, Oklahoma City, there 10 miles away, and start singing 6 days later, because storms aren't over." Sure enough, 9 days later, boom, we got hit by it. We hit again. But I'm grateful to have people like Garth and Willie Nelson and Tricia Yearwood and all those cats, Sammy Hagar coming in. So we will blow the top off the stage.
And that tornado relief concert with Toby Keith, Garth Brooks, Willie Nelson, like you mentioned, is July 6th in Oklahoma. One last thing is Father's Day weekend, and I got to tell you, I was really impressed. Your daughter has music out now. How proud are you?
I am, but I don't celebrate Father's Day because I'm a mother.
All right. I think I know what you mean. I'm sure I do.
I love my dad, but he was a mother too.
All right.
A different kind of mother.
Well, she told some nice stories about you, though, about how you always came in and tucked her in at night and said her prayers.
Oh yeah, she's going to do fine. She always wanted to do this, and she's done everything I asked her to do. And the cool thing about it is when people meet her, they go, "Man, I met your daughter tonight," and she's like, was with 4 other artists, and she's like the most seasoned. I go, "You think?" She was waddling out on my stage when she was 3 years old. You know, she'd be on the side of the stage. And she'd pick a spot where she wanted to come see her dad. She'd just walk out on stage and be like, "Oh, hey, baby, now get back over here." She's been raised around it, and if she has a hit or two, y'all watch out because you ain't seen nothing yet. Because she's not afraid to say what she thinks.
Yeah, go look up Crystal Keith on iTunes. Listen to her song; it's great. And your new record, "Beers After Work." Yeah, Toby Keith music, America.
Well, you're right on top of this.
I'm sorry.
Come prepared.
I'm sorry. Drinks after work. Toby Keith. It's always about America, or drinks, or love, and you're keeping it with the new song.
Well, you know, we recorded the album, and they said you got to have something turned in around June. And I'd just come back off a USO tour, and we flew more on this USO tour than we ever had in our life. And you know those little air conditioners, the little air vents on airplanes are really dry. And 3 of the 4 of us came back and couldn't speak when we landed in the States. We got back from overseas, and we couldn't talk. We were just all dried out, just flying 4 or 5 times a day, getting out there. And so I tried to sing, and I said, "Man, I don't want to put this on the record." They came to my house. I called Mills, my engineer, and Bobby Pence, and they came to my house, brought a little mobile unit. We set it up. We I got a little bedroom out by my cabana, a little guest room out by the pool, and I said, set it up in there, and I'll come in there and sing it. We came there and sang, well, the tornado hit. So then the next night we set up again, tried it again, and I sang, we got it done, and this thing just kind of bloomed in the studio. And I said, you know what I think? Summertime, drinks after work, and I was kind of flipping coins over what I wanted to release. And I said, you know what, this thing might be okay. You know, after Red Solo Cup, what we've done, I said, this is really different for me, but I think different's good sometimes. And so far, so good.
And Luke Laird's one of the writers on the song, and you know, he's from the Pittsburgh area, about 40 miles north in Grove City. He wrote
Really?
Pontoon, a bunch of other hit songs. So, hometown boy, Luke Laird's one of the writers on the song.
Oh, good. Well, congratulations to
I'm going to send this to him. And I saw people doing the electric slide in the parking lot to the song when you were sound checking. So
To this song?
Yeah.
Oh, the electric slide to it?
Yeah, they were.
Oh, my God. That's like the IRS standing out there.
I said, I'm telling Toby that. Well, hey, thanks for having us on your tour.
Yeah, I
Bus,
got
and enjoy
you. Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
anytime, man. I love taking on here.